Good morning, how are we doing? Just en route to morning sessions today at the studio, Marlborough. I'm off to. We have devices, Chippenham, mixture of that muscle strengthening work, a little bit of cardio work. So I like to two birds, one stone. Now the mornings so much lighter and nicer. Actually makes you want to get outside. And actually, it's the last thing I want to do when I wake up, but it makes you feel so much better. Anyway, so we are talking about anti-obesity and anti-diabetes treatment, ? So a recent review, which I've been talking about a lot because review papers try and bring hypotheses, questions to the table, which we already kind of know. But it talks about turning fat into muscle, ? Now, this isn't a direct thing that happens. A lot of people think that it is, that I just need to turn fat into muscle. You don't do that. We actually lose fat and gain muscle. However, the process of building muscle seems to promote pathways that help you lose body fat, which of course is really exciting. And how do we do this? Resistance exercise. And how do you know if you're doing it safely? I'm just going to switch hands, as one hand is an icicle. How do you know if you're doing this safely? Well, it's a really good question, and this is why we like to speak to you first before starting. We like to make sure that you come in for a kickstart, so we're aware of any injuries, your experience of lifting, and then we always say go at your pace, and we always have smaller groups or even one-to-one if we feel that's going to be more suitable for you. In fact, I had a conversation with a few people recently where, for various reasons, health conditions associated with fatigue, CFS, so chronic fatigue syndrome, bone density, not experiencing doing resistance exercise, they're doing a month of personal training, more one-to-one, then coming to the group, because the thing is, they want to make sure that their technique's on point, their form's on point, it's safe, effective, but they also love the idea of being with like-minded people. And this is why we love to speak to you first, because it's not like, it's like if you've got a problem with your car and you ring up and say, hi, can you fix my car? They'll go, what's wrong with it? Bring it in. Similar, if you ring is it 111? 101? 111? Yeah, and you go through those questions and it's like, you're going to have to come in. When we're doing it with the babies, kids, so often it's the same with this, because everyone's so different. So anti-obesity, anti-diabetes treatment, in this review, they're looking at the different pathways it happens from. The more muscle you have, this is like a storage of sugar, okay? So imagine you've got, I describe it like a drain, right? The bigger the drain, the more room for carbohydrates, for sugar, which can only be a good thing. So you've got more storage. Then, the more you use the muscles, the more it's like imagine a bath, full to the top, take the plug out, the water goes down, you've got more room again. Actually, using the sugar as energy. There's win-win already. Better blood sugar control. You also get improved insulin sensitivity, aka how you handle carbs, for kind of up to 48 hours after. So your blood sugar response to foods could be totally different, up to 2 days later, which is crazy, right? So if you're not doing resistance exercise, I get really excited about this, especially when I speak to lots of women and men. Actually, we do couples personal training as well. And when they say, I've done a bit of resistance exercise, but not too much, I always get really excited, because I think you're going to be a real hyper responder. And sure, we can start you off slowly, but give it time, trust the process. Watch your posture change, watch your strength change. Think about the research on independence as we age. It's never too late to put on muscle. Stay positive with that. Focus on what we can do, even if you've got some injuries. A lower impact is fine. You don't need to jump around. You don't even need to run. Key thing is that you focus on what you can do. So, I hope my morning ramble helps today. My hands are freezing, but feeling better for getting it done and doing something that I don't want to do. Really don't want to do. I was so close not to doing it. I was almost dilly-dallying so that I could say, not sure I have time now. That went through my head. See, we're all human after all. Anyway, have an awesome day. Our next Kickstart program is now open. We've got one-to-one Kickstarts today. Flexible over the next 2 weeks. Comment below with Kickstart or send me a message. And I'll see you soon. Take care.